Tom Yorton is the CEO of Second City Works. Second City is the famed Chicago comedy club, but it also has a consulting business. And Tom just co-authored the book, Yes and, which argues that improv skills improve creativity and collaboration on stage and also in the workplace. Tom, great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so lighten us up a little bit here. How does improv actually help in the workplace?
Yeah, business is an act of improvisation. For all the planning and controls and governance, curveballs happen. I mean, you see that in your business all the time.
Right.
And we found that the same skills that our improvisers have and need to be successful on stage translate really nicely into business. How to listen, how to read a room, how to react to tough problems in the moment, think on your feet. All those things are things that our people are really good at. And those things all transfer really importantly and nicely into the business world. And so that's what the book's about.
So tell me a little bit about how you're working with other CEOs or working with big corporations, some of the skills you're learning that you already have and mastered at Second City. How do you translate that to the C-suite then?
Yeah, absolutely. We do a lot of work with individuals, but also intact teams at the C-level. Things around presentation, executive presence, storytelling, helping them make a more genuine and authentic connection with their audience, which is what our people are really so good at.
Right.
That's a common thing that we do. We also do a lot of work where we create fun video content, where we use comedy to help tee up tough, thorny issues, things around ethics and compliance, things around HR and training practices, things that are typically not where you find compelling, interesting content. We put a fun, happy spin on them.
So can you give me some specific examples of clients you've worked with?
Yeah, I'd say over half the Fortune 1000. Our partner for our ethics and compliance business is New York Stock Exchange Governance Services.
Major League Baseball, you've worked with them as well?
Absolutely. For 14 years running, we've worked with them with their rookie development program, really using comedy and improv to help them better handle some of the stresses they're going to experience down the road.
And Tom, you mentioned authentic storytelling, right? I mean, I find that that's something that's very difficult. Only a few companies have really mastered that, and individuals themselves. So, so what is it that you work? How do you work on, particularly with CEOs, to talk about, to authentic storytelling without sort of crossing that line where you might reveal too much or you might be almost too authentic to the world?
Yeah, for us, it's really understanding that what makes you credible and authoritative may be different than what makes me credible and authoritative. And a lot of training methods when they're working with execs are prescriptive. Use this, do this, A, B, C, and you'll be great. And a lot of times, executives, it's like clothes that don't fit you well. You've got to find what your voice is and be confident in your own approach. And we're able to help people identify, unearth, and hone those things so they can be better in the moment.
All right, Tom, great to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving us some of those tips on improv. That was Tom Yorton, the CEO of Second City Works and also author of the new book, Yes and.